In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard.
That's got to be so frustrating for them. When you're fighting the good fight, you even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready?
There's Love to throw. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. That's on target. Puka Nacua. They get 22 on that one. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They give to Pollard from the gun. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Black 22 needle.
Right back to Pollard. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now. Good. Strike through. Check, huh?
Shotgun now for Love. He's able to hit Ridley. Complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. The middle, here goes Pollard. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Again, a run with Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A 3-yard gain leaves him just a little short. A decision to make now on 4th down. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. This from 28 yards away. This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And we continue to await our opening score in this ballgame.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
All right. 18, what's up?
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18, what's up? 96.
First down, Stroud. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Man, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Running with Mixon out of the gun. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
All right. 18, what's up?
To the air, Stroud. Taking a deep shot here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Pass caught by Tank Dell. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, Stroud. It's back-to-back for Dell. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
On the quick, right?
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate. That offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
3. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession.
Here we go.
They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Hey, Uno Mars. Ah, okay. 19, okay.
Stroud's going to throw for it. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get the game's first points here in the second. Nico Collins with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you're going to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. It's Pollard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 41. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Love on 3rd and short. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ready. Check. Ready.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
From the 28. He finds Tigakokwa for the grab. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, So what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing his love on third. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
7 yards attempt.
Slide's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. 18. Okay. 11.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
18.
Second and 1. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Tony.
Again to Mixon up the middle. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG.
It's a gain of 5.
The Texans with a chance to boost their lead. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
On the quick, right? 11. 18. Let's go. 19 seconds.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
18. Okay. South.
Stroud now on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. This one misses the tight end, so it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Let's go. Plus, red, 38, ready?
Throwing, it's Love. Gets his tight end on the corner route. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage at really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
We heard he's forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. There's a dive up the middle. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. Not the position we normally see him lined up in, Brock, but showing that he can be a pretty good H-back, too, by getting that one to the end zone.
Yeah, and I'm going to say pretty good job by the offensive staff of moving these chess pieces around. That's so critical down in the red zone. Move your pieces around to a favorable position, and you might just get checkmate.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcome, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. again, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Tony.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
A 50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Hits him on the out route. They gain 14 on the play, and that'll be a Tennessee first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, ball at the 36. From the pistol, here's Love. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Foley, Fadukasi there to make the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
On third down, Pollard. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gains. Here comes fourth down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Sly's kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. Okay. Good.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup at 3.
It's Mixon on second down. Crosses midfield, still going. Along the sideline inside the 25. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get into the end zone there. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point, and they'll take the lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Let's smash red. ready?
Third quarter starts with a run by Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Ball red.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
16 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! Just more momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready, ready.
On first and 10, here's Love. Flushed out of the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, they go with Pollard.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on third and 11.
Zoom black. Red, 38. Yellow, line. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Nakua here, he's got it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Hand off running right, Pollard. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
Ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Set, hut.
Here's Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to third and 5.
Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. He has the first over the middle. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Come on, set.
Power with a big tight end. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Went into their back tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
Ready. Yellow, 20. Ready.
Pollard has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
On the set.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Gets it again. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Nice launch on that one, but it falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stroud now on 3rd. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Oh, right.
He's back to throw. He's got it. It's complete to Collins. Headed right through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can only take the lead as they tie it up here. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty and simplicity, right? Yeah. When you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Down.
Here's Love to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Green back. That's ready. Right. 52 blue.
Back to throw it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you...
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead to 8. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready up.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
So we're through 3 here. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Blue striker. Set. Blue 32. Red cycle. Cut.
Back to the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot. Well, we saw him absorb that big hit, and it's as we feared. He's in some pain after that play. Enough that the medical staff is going to go out there to check on him. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set. Cut. Ready?
Love from the gun. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Calling out 1st and goal. So much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, right.
2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Come on.
To the air with Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, yellow, 22. Set.
Love now to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now, what's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot?
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Already.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. To him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
A kid left side, here's Mixon. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Tony.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Searches from the pocket. They did it! He made the interception! L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans have some new life in the 4th.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow, ready.
Love looking to pass. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. That's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Down. Ready.
Again, a run with Pollard. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Love. On the move, headed right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. Jordan Love, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Striker, 3-3. Ready?
They send him straight up the middle. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Texans 28. Jody Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going right side, mixing with it. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 now. Hits him on the out route. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here we go.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays.
And he got there in time. He's taken down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trail by just 1. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
White Tony. Oh, hey. South. 19 Texans. 11.
Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Titans make the play that should win them this game. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Broke through the tackle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready?
They run once more with Spears. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
And it's 3rd down.
All all plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Drill 52. Let's go now. Drill green. Check, huh?
Now the shotgun give to Spears. Really not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. Final timeout called by the Texans. It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Here he bounds. Oh, what a play! Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Setting up to pass. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. They look to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
15 more yards. That's another Texans first down.
Here he is to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal.
All right. Hey, stop. 18. Okay. 11.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Titans make the play that should win them this game.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 to 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Well, look, again, it's just a good start to this season. Might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.